that paper, baby, my face on the dotted line. I've been flying out of town for some peace of mind. It's like always, they just want a piece of mind. I can put you either pink or brown. I'm the one
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Southern Nevada, where the torch, in honor of the legendary owner Al Davis, has just been lit, as is tradition before kickoff at Allegiant Stadium, just off the Strip in Las Vegas. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime.
28, Las Vegas Raiders.
So glad to have you with us. Mike Tirico next to Greg Olson here in the booth. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. This one taken at the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here's the Chicago offense taking the field for the first time. They're led out by the quarterback from USC, Caleb Williams.
We had a chance to sit down with him this week, Mike. It almost came across to both of us that he wasn't entirely over last week's close loss. And he made the point. He said, listen, playing quarterback in the NFL, you're going to be judged by how well do you play and what is your record in one-score games. Last week, they found themselves on the wrong end of it. They get themselves into a back-and-forth matchup today. They've got to make enough plays down the stretch to come away with the win.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 8.
At the 42-yard line.
Off play action, here's Williams. Stretching the field is Knox. Down the sideline. And he will score. Dawson Knox. Touchdown, Chicago. That his first touchdown this year.
The extra point is good.
Hey, Greg, that is the way you love to start one of those games. Get off the bus, get on the field, get in the end zone. The road team with the first 6 of this one.
And you can just see, Mike, it takes a lot of the air out of the stadium. And this crowd, they're fired up, start of the game, trying to make their presence felt. And the opposing team goes all the way down for an opening drive touchdown. That's an ideal way to start when you find yourself on the road.
The Raiders offense set to take over for the first time. They're going to be led out by their veteran signal caller out of NC State. It's Jacoby Brissett.
Well, I don't think that stat line last week had him up for any sort of awards. If I had to guess, he'd much rather have a modest game in a win as opposed to throwing for a bunch of touchdowns in a loss. The biggest thing that he did, Mike, he took care of the ball. So as long as he continues to do that, they're going to have a chance to keep on winning.
Come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Here's a first carry for their running back, and he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. A gain there of 11. Good for a Raider first down.
So you're on the sideline, and you're watching the other team go right down the field and score on their first drive. As a play caller, you have to be careful that it doesn't throw you out of your initial plan coming into the game. They wanted to establish some ground game here early, and that's exactly what they did. How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings them down for a loss.
He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. A gain there of 16 yards. First down, Vegas.
44-yard line.
Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down. Operating from the gun is Brissett. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
From the shotgun, it's Brissett. A throw right side, taken takes it down to the 15-yard line. 1st and 10. Here is Brissett. First down throw there is incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
And he's in! Trey Tucker, touchdown Vegas.
And that was just a great drive. Really from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play call just really finding his rhythm. Mix in run, mix in pass. It results in the touchdown pass. But really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. You can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns. And that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
This is fielded inside the 5. They'll get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. There you see Ben Johnson, the head man in Chicago, as his Bears get set to take over once more. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. That's a short one, caught by Loveland. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 37.
On the bootleg, it's Williams. He'll go right back to Loveland. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 3. On the ground, it's Swift. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. It's 3rd and 4.
It's now 3rd down and 4.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. That pass is caught by Burton. And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot. But that'll keep this drive rolling.
And the Bears, first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They're going to run. It's the man from Rutgers, Kyle Monunga. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A pickup of 14 on that one. Good for a Bears first down.
6-yard line.
Now Swift. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Give him 12 on that one. They're on the mark. Another first down.
And the Bears first down.
Williams. That's complete on the tight end screen. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. From the 23, here's 2nd and 9.
At the 23-yard line.
They'll go play action here with Williams. That is going to be, and he's got it. Jawan Jennings. Touchdown Bears. Now the point after try from Myers. He's got it. And the Bears will move out to a 14-7 lead.
14. Raiders 7.
After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Raiders offense ready to take over for their 2nd possession. We'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. And he finds some daylight. A pass for 35 7.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 36-yard line.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll stick with him again. And he'll be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. Quarter 2 begins. It is Raider football as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Hey, kill. Go.
They'll stay on the ground. The ball comes out. And one of the Raiders able to get back in there and secure possession so they keep the ball. From the 43, here's 2nd down and 7. Throw it. Brissett. They'll look to set up the screen here. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Brings up 3rd down.
Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. They'll go with the sneak. He'll get back to midfield, so no gain on that one.
When done correctly, Mike, this is just such a high percentage call. It's kind of hard to choose another play off your call sheet. It's impossible to defend. You can know it's coming, stack the box, whatever you want to do. But most of the time, they'll just drive forward and pick up the first down.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. Peel it forward for maybe a yard. Devon Dexter there on the tackle.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
13 yards on
They'll go up here, 1st and 10.
First down.
Now it's Brissett. Short throw brought in by Schoonmaker. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 50.
12 more yards.
These two in rhythm. 12 more yards and a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Now a give on the ground. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
He's tackled at the 7-yard line.
Here comes 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Working out of the gun, here's Brissett. Fighting for the goal line. He lost the football. It's out. Oh, no. This goes through the end zone. Did he lose it now before crossing the plane? It looks like they say he did. So this is the rule that always brings up a lot of debate. This winds up a touchback, a turnover, and the opponents take over at the 20-yard line. 2nd and 10.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
They will run it over center with Swift. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Tackle made at the 21-yard line.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. To throw is Williams. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
A little indecisive there, Mike. I thought he could have pulled the trigger a tad sooner. Instead, he just holds onto the ball a little too long. The windows close up and ultimately has no choice but to just simply throw the ball away.
And it's a very nice return. He is giving the offense a short field.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
To the ground, a first down run. Finding room to the 20. And he will score! Touchdown, Las Vegas. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. Like they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
Safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. There you see Ben Johnson, the head man in Chicago, as his Bears get set to take over once more. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with 1st and 10. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and 5. On the RPO, quick toss to Burton. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down. Here's Williams now to throw. He's got his tight end. It's Loveland. Not just a 1st down, but reception number 70 on the season. Here's 1st and 10.
1st down. A gain of 19 yards.
Here's Williams.
1st down.
Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
They tried to go with the quick game here in hopes they could do something with it after the catch, but I don't think everyone was necessarily on the same page, and this ends up being a wasted down.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
He was tackled at the 46-yard.
3rd down and 9.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Throwing is Williams. That's complete. It's Odunze. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come. 4th down is looming. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. On 1st down, Brissett. And unable to connect there. It's incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you could nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
And he's going to be bounds, but up past the 35. A gain there of 15. Good for a Raider 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
After gun, here's a run up the gut. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
2nd down and 8.
19, go.
Brissett gonna throw. His pass right side is caught by Schoonmaker. And he's gonna be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 2.
3rd and 2. Here's Brissett. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. On 4th down, A.J. Cole to punt for the Raiders. That's fielded at about the 18. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The Bears offense going to take over here in the last minute of this 1st half. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Now Williams. That's over the middle and taken in by Odunze. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Throwing on second down, Williams. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
And the Bears first down. It's a gain of 6. First
To throw, it's Williams. They're trying to set up the screen here to Swift. The Bears go ahead, take their third and final timeout as the clock stops with 46 seconds remaining in the first half.
At the 45-yard line.
Throwing again, Williams. Open man is Jennings. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
A 5-yard gain on the play.
Throw it again, it's Williams.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense. And they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot, but based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
On third down, it's Williams. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Our journey through the NFL starts now. We begin at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. The Cowboys at home to take on Carolina. And this is George Pickens.
Both teams look good on the offensive side of the first half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. Second half is underway. From the 6, here comes a return. And he's down at 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Here's a run to begin this third quarter, and he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. And the big night continues. That last run gives him yardage to put him over 100 for the game. Now Brissett throwing on 1st and 10. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
If he's able to get the ball out of his hand on time, that's probably a completion, but there's a little hesitation for one reason or another, and by the time he lets it go, he has a defender bearing down on him and leads to an incompletion.
And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
A gain of
3rd and 9.
3rd down and 9.
Operating from the gun is Brissett. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down. Take it in, back at his own 12. And he'll get a few yards on this return up past the 15-yard line. There you see Ben Johnson, the head man in Chicago, as his Bears get set to take over once more. This one, everything we could have hoped for to this point. All even at 14. They'll start this drive with 1st down. Off play action. Here's Williams. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet in bounds. From the 21, here's 2nd down and 6.
A gain of 4.
Here's Swift. And he fought through one tackle, stayed on his feet, but they get him down. It's no game.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
Oh, big hole, left side. And he's going to take this one all the way. 79 yards. Touchdown, Chicago. Myers.
Extra point is
Good on the extra point. And the Bears have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. To return is Tucker. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
The Raiders take over
The Vegas offense ready to get rolling again. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. This drive will start on the ground. They're searching here for the tie score. Down 21-14. They'll begin 1st and 10.
And he just continues to chew off more and more yardage with every single carry. And you can see here with the numbers, Mike, for as strong as he was in the first half, it almost looks like he's gotten even stronger now here in the second.
A throw right side, taken in by Tucker. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
on the pickup. It's
2nd and inches.
At their 48-yard line.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now, after that last play, we have an injured Bear on the field. Something you do not want to see here in the final week of the season, as he will get himself checked out. It's 1st down, and they'll run. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
2. Brings up 2nd and 12.
From the shotgun, it's Brissett. Quick throw, taken in. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. They need to get it to the 27. This is 3rd down. To throw is Brissett. Back to the sideline and intercepted. Pick on the rookie out of Penn State.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
On the give, it is Monunga. And a very elusive run there. He winds up gaining about 9 yards. From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 1. On the give, it's Swift. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a 1st down.
A gain of 4 yards. That's good for a Bears 1st down.
A play fake. Now Williams, brought in by the tight end, Cole Kmet. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2.
At the 36-yard line.
Give up the middle with Swift. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
It's a gain of
18 yards on the pickup there. 1st down, Chicago.
2nd and short. Normally, this is a great time, Mike, to put the ball in the air and try to press the ball downfield. But in this case, they keep it on the ground. Has a similar effect. They pick up a good gain and a 1st down.
And he'll be out of bounds, a pickup of 5. Now, after that last play, we have an injured Bear on the field. Something you do not want to see here in the final week of the season, as he will get himself checked out. On second down, it's Williams. This one taken in by Odunze. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 11. That's another Bears first down.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. The right side, caught by Burden. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
7-yard pickup.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 3.
22-yard line.
They try to throw again. Here's Williams. Moving outside the pocket, and Williams hit the deck there, but Ashley picked up the first down.
This has been a great drive, and mostly at the hands of the man with the ball there. He thought about pulling the trigger on that one, thought better of it, decides to take off with his legs, and now he's going to have first and goal.
Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the 10-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. A second effort, and he is in. Holston Loveland. Touchdown, Chicago. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season. Myers, good on the extra point. And the Bears have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. So we are through
Jason
3.
Myers set to
And
kick off.
Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. On the return, here comes Tucker. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Raiders offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll go play action here with Brissett. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
They just have to be better on first down. They've got to find a way to continue to operate ahead of the sticks. And I don't mind throwing it on first down. That is the best down in football to attempt to pass. But if they don't protect the passer, none of it's going to matter.
Short throw brought in by Schoonmaker. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
3rd down.
Third and long.
You're 19. Okay. You're 19. Go.
Working out of the gun, here's Brissett. Open, left side is Schoonmaker. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. There you see Ben Johnson, the head man in Chicago, as his Bears get set to take over once more. From the 25, they'll go to work, 1st and 10. Right about now, they might be thinking, are we sure we want an off week next week? They're going to head into the bye with momentum as they try to polish this one off.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 29, here's 2nd down and 7. He'll get this out to the left flat. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. Good for a Bears first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They'll run out of the gun. It is Swift. And he'll wind up taking this all the way down to the Raiders' 29-yard line.
It's a gain of 30.
What a run by Swift. 31 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Williams going to look to throw it on first down. Here's a shot toward the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Poston Loveless. Touchdown, Bear.
Jason Myers.
That is his third touchdown of the game and his 9th for the year. Now, after that last play, we have an injured Bear on the field.
Jason Myers.
After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. The return starts from the 5. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Raiders offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. On first down, Brissett. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he'll fight forward for a couple of yards, but a flag is down, and the linemen are already walking back.
Still first down.
Here is Brissett. That's going to be incomplete. Covered very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
It's now second down and 20.
Throw it. Brissett. That one incomplete. Good job in textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
Brings up third down and 20.
Now it's Brissett. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 40-yard line. Following the play, we've got a Raider who is shaken up down there. Something you do not want to see here in the final week of the season, as he will get himself checked out. To the air again is Brissett. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. And that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling. Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
Third and short yardage. It's Brissett. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
Time report on the tackle. A 6-yard pickup brings up.
They'll work now on second and 4.
At the Bears' 21-yard line.
Operating from the gun is Brissett. That one caught by Tucker. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball?
To the goal line and in. Jalen Naylor. Touchdown Raiders. That touchdown number 1 for him on the year.
His kick is good.
Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. There you see Ben Johnson, the head man in Chicago, as his Bears get set to take over once more. This could very well turn out to be the shocker of the weekend. Not too many people around the league were expecting them to come in here and win, but they are on the verge of doing just that. There are no three tight ends here on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll go again with Swift. Not much there, maybe a yard. And timeout Vegas. That is their second. And they'll get together prior to the second down play.
At the 41-yard line.
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage. And 3rd and final timeout taken by the defense, so the 2-minute warning, the only clock stoppage they have left. And this is going to be caught, but they say out of bounds. So, incomplete pass. The Bears sending out their punt team.
Formation for the Bears.
That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. The Raiders offense back onto the field. For their next possession, they'll come up for 1st and 10.
19, set, go.
From the shotgun, it's Brissett. His pass right side is caught by Schoonmaker. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter.
Down.
We'll come back and finish this one off
at the 48-yard
after
line.
this. Still some hope. Keyword some. No timeouts. They need 2 scores, and it's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. They're going to work this down inside the 45.
Raiders, 1st down.
Here's 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Now, Brissett. The throw here is complete. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
7 brings up 2nd and 3 at the Bears' 35-yard line.
Brissett gonna throw again. He gets this one to Tucker. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Gain of 10 yards. That's another Las Vegas.
Throwing again, Brissett. There's that man again. Another catch. And he'll be forced out of bounds. A yard or so shy of the marker, but it is a gain of 9 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
19, set, go.
Keeping it in the air. Here's Brissett. Catch is made. That is Schoonmaker. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the 1st down. Brissett has him hustling to the line.
Go.
They'll try to run this one in. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet. Now Carlson to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Raiders back within 7. It's 35-28. One-score game late, and you figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Illegal touching. Offense.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. 2nd and 11.
2
So this one, a win for the visiting Bears. They're able to finish the season in style as they get the victory. Here in the finale,